Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tone Lope. I got another clip for you coming from my boy Antoine Daniels and I the room now. And I want to give a shout out to Antoine, man. I think he's a very brilliant guy. I like the way he works. I like his work ethic, how he hustles. So I want y'all to watch this, man. You see the title, and I'm gonna let y'all just figure it out for yourself. Here we go.
No heterosexual male, in my opinion, especially if you're a black man, no heterosexual man is cool. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. Damn, I don't want to say this shit. I seen pictures, and this is the honest to God truth. I was sitting next to a guy, and I don't want to say what his position was because then it would give him away, and it would be too obvious. It would be too obvious. I wind up, and this is the honest to God. Hold on. I can call right now. I was sitting next to a guy that showed me pictures of some shit, and he was very close to them and all of this stuff. And he basically was telling me that the nigga is gay. And let me tell you what else he said.
How does he know if he's
he said Jada Pinkett, this was around the time with the whole August Alsina situation, right? He said Jada Pinkett ran shit. He said she like a tyrant around the house. He said that she don't even hide the way that she move, and that everybody got to basically shut the fuck up and move around the way that they supposed to do it. He was giving all the game, and he was like, "Listen, Anton, if you say that I ever told you this, then I will absolutely deny it. I will deny everything that you ever said." And I don't want to ruin my relationships, but he was showing me pictures. He was showing me everything. And he's still working in the industry, and he's still around. And so he was basically telling me everything. And that's the honest to God truth.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, this is the phone, goddammit. Shit was free. What the phone packaging looks like. They came with a charger. Kids is expensive. I said, ain't no paid nothing. Single moms, single dads, or even if you're not single, if you got some kids, one parent household or two. Anyways, people that know me know I'm a single mom of two. So one of my friends was telling me recently that they have this program called Air Talk Wireless. My youngest one, she's 12. I just need her to be able to call me, emergencies, stuff like that. We stay in Atlanta. You know, as long as you receive some type of food stamps or Medicaid or SSI, any type of something with the state.
Everything. And that's the honest to God truth. And the things that he was describing to me, because he never said, I'm gonna be honest, he never said that Will is gay, but he insinuated some things, and then he showed me some things, some pictures, and most of it was of Jada and all of that stuff. And he said that they live that lifestyle, that they in that lifestyle, and he said that it was way deeper and way more with August Alsina. And that nigga, he said that August Alsina was in their crib acting like he was Will. That's the way he was bossing around, and that's the way he was moving around.
What did Tisha say? Because I looked it up, and it said that in 2012 that Tisha said
everything that I just said.
She said that she
just ignored everything. She was like
called up claims about Dwayne and Will being gay, and she said their lies or whatever. And then it said that what she was talking about when she got divorced was that Dwayne was abusive to her. So I'm not saying she didn't say
stop nothing. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna say it all. I'm gonna be for real.
I'm just saying I'm looking to see where she said that, because you used that as a part of your evidence or whatever you want to call it.
Listen. I'm not using no evidence. I'm just telling you what I believe, and if I had to bet $1 million, that's what I'm saying.
The way that she was talking, so I just wanted to be able to see or hear.
I'm lying?
Who say you're lying?
I'm shout out to the chat.
I know Lisa Ray did. Lisa Ray did say that though. Lisa Ray said that because she hates Dwayne Martin. And she said that Dwayne Martin and her husband, and then she said some stuff about Will Smith. Like, she's talking about them all.
Yeah, I remember.
Y'all are like something.
Listen. I'll say this.
Did she say he's gay, or did she have stuff to say about him?
I'll say this. I'll give you this much.
If you type in Lisa Ray, just type in Lisa Ray.
I'm not about to let the chat bait me into this shit. I'm not about to let the chat bait me into this shit.
Jada is always talking about Tupac still. There's no way Will Smith wears the pants and she talk about a dead man constantly. Why does she talk about her husband? You gotta compete with a dead guy.
Anton is saying the guy on Tasha K this evening, he was saying the same thing though. He literally said the same thing word for word. And like I said, he was pulling up receipts and text messages, all types of stuff.
Can I have permission to speak on interrupted?
Trying to bait me into giving up my sources. I'm not giving up my sources.
Can I have permission to speak uninterrupted? Guess not.
We were not interrupting you.
Yes, go ahead, Quentin.
At what point did he not pass the eye test for you, Anton, since they didn't start calling him gay till about 5 years ago?
Nigga, they've been calling Will gay for well over 15, 20 years. What the fuck is you talking about?
Okay.
Who just now started calling him gay?
The NIGGAs.
Okay, I'm not sure what rock you've been under, but they've been saying that Will and Jada have been living that life for a long time. I don't know what you talking about.
Since I was in middle school, I've been hearing about it.
That's why they were so
the whole
invested.
P. Diddy, this ain't new.
Yeah, I don't see it where Lisa Ray said it either. So my thing is this: I don't know, but I don't think he is. So that's just what it is for me. I mean, if I go based off of what people say, then Quentin's gay. Sometimes Slimmy's gay. Anton, you're gay. Everybody's gay. I think every man that people know of has been called gay by somebody.
Now we all gay because
I used to think that
they call Cam Newton
gay.
gay.
Now we gay because Will
gay. They call everybody's gay. They call Johnny Gill gay. They call Eddie Murphy gay. They call every man.
Eddie Murphy was caught with a trend.
Hold on, wait. Did you say they called Johnny Gill? You know Johnny Gill?
Johnny Gill is.
Don't do that because I know. Look, okay.
The rumors. I used to think in the Bad Boys scene when he told dude. I would think he was in those gay scenes.
It's not rumor. It's not rumor. It's what happened here in DC.
I'm not. Listen, I don't think that. I'm not. I don't know what you.
That's how it got out down here.
I don't know what that means, Mika. But from where I stand, the man is a heterosexual man. So my point is this. Name a guy that doesn't have some type of public following, some type of notoriety, some that is not famous to some
people. No, you're right.
And I will find you at least 3 people who will call that man gay. So I'm not going down that road.
Okay, cool. You got it, Carrie.
I just got paid $62,000 for my car accident using nothing but this app on my phone.
If you've never heard of free case evals, it's quickly becoming one of the largest legal help platforms in the country.
Are we gonna be oblivious to the DL man? Being gay, though. It's the not DL about man that everybody know DL, but they acting like they not.
Okay,
DL.
so is Luther? People call it Luther Vandross. Never came out.
Luther was gay.
Luther was gay.
We know he was gay.
Yeah, Luther was gay.
I even heard.
No, guys. Listen, guys. You can't say that. You need evidence.
Because we need the video of him actually bumping coochies bumping.
The guy that interviewed Claudia Jordan at the Shade Room.
I'm just saying, where do we draw the line? So are y'all gay?
We don't have evidence that he's gay, but
no.
So
where do we draw the line? Is Quentin gay?
Right.
Is Quentin gay? Because they come strong for Quentin. And Quentin, I hope you're not taking this because I don't mean this like I'm trying to prove a point here. I obviously do not think you're gay at all. But they come strong for him up here. Does that mean he's gay? Like, where do we draw a line? Or does Quentin not matter?
You're right. You're right, Carrie.
Because he's not at a certain level of fame.
I don't think they're saying that they know, but you know you can tell. Like If somebody holds on to the S too long, you get suspect for a little bit.
Not
especially
Carrie.
if they're in certain areas.
I got told I hold on to the K and like too long.
No, you don't hold on to the S. If you are here, okay, so if you live where I live and I see you in DuPont Circle in a certain club, I'm going to. Why are you here if you're not?
No, because we not gay. We just there for drinks.
I'm just saying, certain things can give you clues. That's
No. We need to have.
I don't know. I'm with Carrie.
I get the suspicions and all of that stuff. I'm just
We
saying.
have to have hardcore evidence.
If I would bank my whole family's like my empire on if he's gay or not because of the eye test, sounds just a little,
Nobody said over the eye test. You add stuff in there.
No, I'm saying you said
you add stuff in order to
try
that's
to why you said that's why you would say he's gay because of the eye test.
That's one of the reasons why.
Yes,
and then I gave you some other conversations that I was having with the person that I was sitting on a plane with.
Which I asked you about the whole Tisha Campbell thing because I still have not seen that. And then what was the third? Well, you don't have to repeat it. We don't have to belabor it, but. I'm just saying I would not go that way. That's all.
Okay, cool. We know that you love Will, right? Will is one of your favorites. And Will is somebody that you absolutely stand tall on when it comes to not playing with his legacy. And that's cool. I don't have any problem with that. You're a Will fan. And
but why does it have?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with me liking Will, and I don't have a problem with saying that. I told y'all I like Will Smith. What I'm saying is, why does my opinion have to be chopped up to I'm only having that opinion because I like Will?
Because we can.
So give me somebody that I don't like. Like who?
Because we can criticize and critique you the same way that anybody get criticized and critiqued for their opinion.
So okay. So you're saying that you're criticizing and critiquing me now because you think that my opinion that I have is purely because I like Will. So you don't think that I have.
I think that you're biased in the same way that Mika could be biased for Nikki.
I'm biased.
It's the same way that I say, but see, Mika will admit it, and that's the difference. It's the same way that I think that you are biased towards Will.
Okay, and so when you say biased, you mean that I would have a false opinion that I would not normally have for somebody else?
Correct.
Purely because I like. Okay, and so Mika, you're telling me that your opinions on Nicki Minaj, there's opinions you have about her that just because it's her, you would not have that same opinion about somebody else just because you like her? You wouldn't be able to be objective?
I just wouldn't go as hard for somebody else.
No, but that's not what I'm asking. So you wouldn't be able to be objective.
But I'm telling you what is AD's gonna say.
Right. So his point is not valid because
I'm biased because I do like Nicki Minaj, but and I will go to bat for her and I won't go to bat for somebody else.
But we're not talking about going to bat. What I'm saying is, would you say that you believe? Would you? No, I'm clarifying.
Go ahead, Carrie. Don't worry about it.
Would you say that you believe something or you don't believe something about Nikki because you like her as opposed to what you really think about her? That's what to me. So like, would be like I would.
So like if somebody would have told me, oh, Nicki Minaj is same thing. Nicki Minaj is gay. I would give her the benefit of doubt because I like her.
But let me ask you this.
But I would go and research it. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? But I would give her the benefit of the doubt.
Gotcha. Now, let me ask you this:
that's called being biased.
If you found out, okay, fine, benefit of the doubt, cool. If you found out that she was a lesbian, would you?
Granger knows that as a procurement coordinator at a manufacturing plant, you can count on auto reordering to have the PPE you need on hand. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Still say she's not?
No.
Okay, so and that's me too, which is why even though what Tisha Campbell says technically does not make Will gay. I still said, all right, Anton, you said Tisha said something. Y'all saw me. I got my screen.
Why are you standing on his hill?
I got my other screen.
You could coerce the heck out of somebody into a confession.
So I'm literally looking up what he's saying, and I can't find it. So this is not me. This is not me ignoring information. I don't see the information that he's saying. So why would I now change my view just because Anton's saying something that I can't even validate?
Nobody is asking you to change your view.
No, I'm proving to you that I am not so biased to the point where I would not be honest about information that I know or believe about Will purely because I like him. I would not do that.
Lies.
Whatever. We can move on. Anybody else have thoughts on this topic?
100% lies. 100% lies.
I echo your sentiment. I don't think people are gay just because you find it.
No, and it's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has a bias on something. It's nothing wrong with that.
I don't particularly like Will, but I don't think he's gay just because the internet said he was.
Nigga, you thought that they just started talking about it 5 years ago, so you don't know that.
Actually, that's not true. Somebody DM'd me and told me to ask you that. I didn't think that. Nice try.
No, don't blame it on your DMs. You asked it on your own merit.
Like I said, someone DM'd me and asked me to ask you.
You was cooking, and you asked that on your own merit. Now you want
whatever. It's in my DMs, nigga.
Oh, nigga, don't stand on that shit. That's what you asked.
No, I didn't know. I'm not saying I have no reason to put a 5-year time limit on when it cut out. I don't know when y'all started calling this guy gay. I just don't think he gay just because you read it on the internet.
You didn't preface it by saying somebody said this. And what are your thoughts on it? You said
it doesn't matter if I press it. I asked the question,
and
he's writing me back right now, laughing because he asked, like, what the fuck?
What is this supposed to mean to me?
I forgot to start the time.
I don't know, Quentin. I heard that hard K. You know what they say.
He said you never answered the question. When did he not pass the eye test?
What's the hard K?
Like I said, I think that Carrie is biased. I don't know if Quentin is this ignorant, but
I'm just
Carrie is clearly biased.
I'm not into the gays as y'all are.
I forgot to hit the timer.
What does being into gay got to do with anything when it comes to being?
I'm not into the gays. I don't know about all the gay stuff like y'all know about all the gay actors and actresses. I don't know.
You know.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You aware just like everybody else. You know that this agenda is being pushed. You know what happens as far as how do you
I don't know. I don't think Tyler Perry is gay.
You're not that
I don't think Blue is gay. I don't think he's gay until I see it with my own eyes.
Stop.
Right. I got you.
And at that point, that would make both of you gay.
And that's, you know what? We got to make sure that we don't assume that a woman is a hoe unless we see her fucking 3 men too, huh?
I don't call women hoes just because.
You call them
think
bitches.
everybody who's not a virgin is
let's be clear.
That is true.
You call them bitches.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they are bitches. When they open their mouth and get out of line, they're bitches.
You got to see her with 6 dicks in her mouth before we.
That's not true. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
No. Because what according to
No. You want to be hyperbolic and fucking conflate some shit just to prove a
definitive
point, and you're not right.
We have to have definitive evidence of them doing it in the act before we can call a spade a spade.
Well, I'm not going to slander someone's character because the internet said it.
Okay.
Well, a grown man just said he was being groomed by Will Smith. That's not the internet. Whether it's true or not is debatable.
And we had sex. What does that mean?
No, guys. We have to have definitive evidence to have an opinion of whether or not we think something.
This is how you know it's like a demon spirit because they always, whenever it get brought up, somebody always try to get the conversation shut down. Oh, you can't talk about gays. You can't talk about LGBT. That is a demonic spirit, and I'm always gonna bring attention to it because I'm fighting that spirit because it's look at what it's doing to society. I'm not defending nothing like that.
Somebody made a really great point in the chat.
It's weird that we're...
Hold on.
No. It's weird that we're talking about...
You cut me off all of a sudden.
You did cut him off, Quentin. You did cut him off.
I didn't say I didn't. Shut the fuck up.
Somebody made a really good point in the chat, right?
Chevy trucks are as dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. They don't need permission to get...
Do y'all think that Tyler Perry has ever been with a man? If you had to guess.
Allegedly, he said he's a top.
And
if
then
you had to, but no. We don't have any evidence for sure.
No, Tyler Perry said he was,
Listen, all we have is our instincts, our humanly eyes to observe.
The man gays here.
Well, what evidence do we have to say this?
Him getting mad trying to shut down that Boondocks episode that showed he was in a gay Christian cult.
Let me ask Carrie. Carrie, if you had to guess, would you assume that Tyler Perry is gay or heterosexual?
You don't want me to answer this because you're going to complain.
No, I'm asking. I just asked you the question directly.
I kind of don't see him with either.
He's just asexual?
I kind of can't envision him either.
He said he was touched and he was questioning his sexuality.
I can't.
I remember that too.
I don't know. Honestly, he just seems like he's over there, but to answer Kim's question from earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if you said he was. I definitely wouldn't. I could probably see him with a man before a woman.
So you can't see the same thing with Will Smith?
No, I don't see that
at all. Oh, even did you watch Bad Boys?
Honestly, the main reason with Tyler Perry is because he has played Madea for so long. But like when Tyler Perry is talking, when he's just talking, just straight up interview style.
But you don't see the little things.
I don't necessarily. If I didn't know all about the whole Madea, run or whatever, and you just listening to him talk, I wouldn't necessarily say I think that he's gay in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't. What? I'm giving y'all my honest opinion. When he's sitting just talking, I'm not listening like he sounds like, what y'all say, zesty or whatever?
He sounds zesty. His inflections in his voice,
because he got that deep. Well, let me go listen to him again. I've seen.
Do you think that Will Smith's role in 6
but how does the voice make you gay?
Do you think that Will Smith's role in 6 Degrees of Separation was his great acting?
What's the S, Mika? The S. It's the S.
Do you think that Will Smith's role in 6 Degrees of Separation was his great acting?
What'd you say?
Do you think that Will Smith's role in 6 Degrees of Separation was just great acting?
I've never.
6 Degrees of Separation threw me for a loop. I didn't. That was a weird one. I did not like that he did that scene.
So do you think it was just good acting?
6 Degrees of Separation. I wouldn't say that was. I didn't like that role. He played that role, but I didn't like that role. So how do I answer that? Do I answer it based off of if I like the role or if he played it well, even though I didn't like it?
What can I see?
Did you like the role or not? I never asked you about what your.
Why are you so mad about me? Like why are you?
Because you're not answering the question.
Why can't
I never asked you if you like the role?
What is this issue that you seem to have with me when I ask questions regarding what you're asking? Like is that not allowed up here?
You got it, Carrie.
I'm just saying we sit up here for 6 hours, and so I can only just answer questions. We can't converse because, like I said, that was not my favorite Will Smith movie. That was not my favorite Will Smith role. But the role he played that role well. So to answer your question, I guess I would technically have to say yes, but I didn't like that role. I didn't like the movie. So that's why I was asking you, how would I answer? Would I say no because I did not like it? Or would I say yes because he played that role well?
It's amazing to me, though, how when we ask the question and you use the fact that Tyler Perry has basically been in the dress for every goddamn movie almost that he's been in, we don't have this dialogue back and forth about you making sure that you communicate well. And how come
that's not true? Because
no. We don't have any of this back and forth when it came to Tyler Perry.
Yes,
now,
we just did.
I asked you a question about the role that Will Smith played, and now we got to do a deep dive. I asked a simple question.
What did I not answer? Like, I answered you, and with Tyler Perry, I gave context with that too. I said at first I don't see him with a man or a woman. Then I said if I had to pick, I wouldn't be surprised if he was, and that would purely be based off of the Medea thing. And then I said, but now that I think about it, if you just sit and talk to him, I don't think that. Like, it's not a yes or no, black or white for me, and that's why I'm giving context. But you take my context like I'm avoiding an answer. I don't need to. What am I scared?
Because even with context, you still answer the question first, and then you add the context.
Wanted to go on vacation for the summer and needed like $1,000. Randomly came across this website and it said that I could.
And then you add the context. When you did with Tyler Perry, you said no, I don't. And as a matter of fact, I don't see him either way.
That was my answer.
But you answered it, and then you added the context. You don't answer the question whenever I ask you something specifically about Will Smith.
That's
you just throw a bunch of context, and then you ask a bunch of questions in order to try to confuse us.
That's a lie, Anton. You asked me if I thought it was gay, and I said no.
Then you answer a bunch of questions, and you say, well, am I not supposed to think?
No, that's not true.
Am I not supposed to like the role? What do you want from me?
That's not true.
I don't like him in that role, but am I to look at him as some confusing person? I don't know what you want.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's what you do. That's your strategy.
That's not what I said, and I don't need to have a strategy. I just talk, and I'm honest about what I think. And when you asked me if I thought that Will Smith was gay, I said no.
That's not what I asked you with regard to his role. That's not what I asked you. With regard to his role in 6 Degrees of Separation, I was past the gay question. I was asking you about the movie.
You
never answered the question, and it's cool. I'm not asking you no more.
That's not true.
I'm not asking no more, and I'm cool with that.
I didn't answer the question. I didn't answer it the way that you wanted me to answer it, and then you just made this general statement saying, when I ask about Will Smith, you can't answer directly, when I clearly did. I answered your initial question about him very directly, and then I gave context. As you say, answer, then give context. That's
well, there we have it, y'all. What y'all think? Drop your comment, shoot your boy a like, and expect me to drop another one. Y'all have a good one. Have a blessed one. Love yourself. Take care of yourself.